Picture this, it's 2023. David Chen, a 29-year-old software engineer, just landed his dream job at Nike headquarters. 6-figure salary, stock options, the works. He's ready to buy his first home in Portland. He does everything right. He gets pre-approved for $650,000, finds a beautiful 1960s ranch in Southeast Portland for $580,000. Makes an offer, it gets accepted. He's living the American dream. 3 weeks before closing, David gets a call that changes everything. His lender dropped a bombshell. We need to discuss some issues we found. Turns out that pre-approval, worthless. The house he thought he could afford, he couldn't. The dream home, about to become a financial nightmare. But here's where the story gets interesting. David's realtor, one of the smart ones, had seen this exact scenario destroy dozens of first-time home buyers. They knew the system was rigged against people like David. So they did what most agents never do. They told David the truth about what first-time home buyers in Portland really need to know before signing. What happened next saved David $73,000 in the first year alone and turned him from one of the potential victims into one of the smartest buyers in the Portland market. Now, David's story isn't unique. It's happening to first-time home buyers across Portland every single week. But the difference between David and buyers who get financially destroyed is that David learned the secrets I'm about to share with you. Hey, my name's Tom Baker. I'm your local go-to Portland realtor who's helped many clients through this first-time home buying process and navigate markets like this. I've seen the same patterns destroy people's financial futures over and over and over again if they don't do it right. So in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to reveal 5 critical secrets that separate successful first-time home buyers from those who get crushed by the Portland market. These aren't the basic tips that you're going to hear somewhere else. These are the actual insider strategies that could save you $50,000 or more. And if you're thinking about buying your first home in Portland, this video could be the difference between building wealth and a financial disaster. Let's see where this gets us right here. Let's start with the biggest lie in real estate. That means your pre-approval letter means that you can afford the house. Here's what really happened to David. His lender looked at his $120,000 salary and said, "Great, you're approved for $650,000. What they didn't tell him, Portland property taxes would add $650 to his payment. His student loans counted against his debt-to-income ratio differently than they expected. And his stock options, you can't guarantee those as income. And the condo wanted $400 a month for HOA fees. David thought he could afford $3,100 monthly payment. His actual payment would have been $4,200. That's $1,100 more per month or $13,200 per year. Here's what smart first-time home buyers do if you're working with the right realtor. They get what I call a stress test pre-approval. This means we calculate the real payment, include property taxes, HOA fees, insurance, and PMI. Add a 20% buffer because that's what the smart people do, because life happens and costs go up. Verify everything twice, employment, income, debts, everything. Get it in writing from an underwriter, not just a loan officer. David did this and discovered his real budget was $480, not $650. That reality saved him from a financial disaster. Now, the second secret is about inspections. And this one is costing first-time home buyers their life savings. In Portland's competitive market, there's people out there that are pressuring buyers to waive their inspections to stay competitive. It's $500, really. This is financial suicide for first-time home buyers. Please continue to watch this video. I know a couple that's out there that waived an inspection on a $520,000 home in the Portland Metro. After closing, they discovered foundational issues, which was $35,000. Electrical problems, that brought it up to $18,000 to get up to code. Roof needed replaced, that's $22,000. Plumbing, $15,000. That's $90,000 in repairs on top of their mortgage. They had to take out a second loan just to make the house livable. As a first-time home buyer, these are things that you need to make sure that you don't go through. So you need to continue to watch this video. Smart first-time home buyers never waive inspections. Instead, they use what I call competitive inspection strategies. Short inspection period, 5 days instead of 10. Limited objection rights, only for issues over $2,000. Repair credit cap, will accept up to $5,000 in needed repairs. Information only because the inspection for the buyer's information, not contingent on the results. This helps you stay competitive while protecting your future. If you need all that and me to slow it down, just contact me directly. All my information is below. Portland's got a lot of older homes, guys. The median home's like 65 years. These houses got issues, period. Going in blind is like playing Russian roulette with your life savings. The third secret is about the hidden costs that bury first-time home buyers after closing. Most first-time home buyers budget for their down payment and their closing costs because that's all that you read online. That's it. They have no idea what's coming, and that's all their parents and friends told them too. It's completely wrong. On a $500,000 Portland home, here's what first-time home buyers actually spend in year one. Your closing costs could be $25,000, moving $5,000, immediate repairs $15,000, furnishing appliances $12,000, utilities about $2,000, landscaping $8,000 if you want to do it right, make it look nice. Emergency repairs probably about $10,000. That's $77,000 on top of your mortgage payment and your down payment if I did the math in my head correctly. Smart buyers use the 30% rule. Budget 30% of your purchase price for the first year costs beyond the down payment and the mortgage. So if you're buying a $500,000 house, budget $150,000. $100,000 for the down payment, $50,000 for everything else. If you don't have $150,000, you can't afford You can't afford a $500,000 house. It's that simple. I've seen first-time home buyers max out credit cards, drain their emergency funds, and even borrow from retirement accounts just to survive the first year of home ownership. Don't be that person, please. The fourth secret I have is about neighborhood research. And this is like where first-time home buyers get completely blindsided. And this is absolutely real, and we've all been through it. So most first-time home buyers visit a neighborhood once, usually on a Saturday afternoon when it's quiet and nice outside. They think they know the area. They are completely wrong. First-time home buyers bought a charming home near Southeast Division. Here's what they didn't know. The street becomes a parking lot during rush hour. Weekend nights are chaos due to all the restaurant crowds, and a 6-story apartment building was approved for a lot next door. That area flooded during winter, during the heavy rains. The crime went up 40% in the past 2 years. 6 months later, they're trying to get out of there, and they sold at a loss. Smart buyers research neighborhoods like intelligent agents. You do multiple visits, different times, different days, different seasons, data, deep dives, crime stats, school reportings, property taxes, future returns, 6 checks, city, local intelligence, talking to neighbors and shop owners and mail carriers, traffic patterns, public transit, walking scores, everything. You got to do your research. Portland changes rapidly and neighborhoods are more expensive than they ever have. You got to avoid sketchy areas, especially the ones that you think that are trendy. This place has changed a lot in the last 7 years and even 10 years ago. So using portlandmaps.com, neighborhood associations, or even local Facebook groups or Nextdoor. Remember, you're not just buying a home, you're making an investment. The neighborhood determines whether or not the investment grows or shrinks over time. That might be the best piece of advice in this whole video. The fifth and final secret is about closing costs, and this is where first-time home buyers get the biggest financial shock of their lives. Most first-time buyers budget 2 to 3% of purchase price for closing. In Portland, you're gonna need 4 to 6. Oregon's high transfer taxes, title, insurance costs, required inspections and surveys and lender fees and points and prepaid property taxes and insurance and attorney recording fees, just to name a few. On a $500,000 Portland home, that's a standard closing cost of 3%. That's what, $15K? Actual Portland closing costs probably $5 to $6K, so you're looking at $25,000 to $30,000. That's probably $10,000 to $15,000 more than a first-time home buyer expects. Smart buyers negotiate closings, the credits into their offer. Here's how you do that. Offer slightly above asking price. request the seller closing costs. Net result, same out of pocket, but spread it out over 30 years. Example, let's say you got an offer of $500,000 cash and $515,000 versus a $15,000 seller credit for closing costs. That's a good strategy. This strategy preserves your cash for the inevitable repairs that we had talked about, the updates that every home is going to need, and a cash flow that's going to be king for first-time home buyers. So here's a bonus secret about timing the Portland market as a first-time home buyer. Everyone asks, when's the best time to buy? The answer isn't what you think. The best time to buy in Portland is when you have stable income for over 2 years. You got 6 months of expenses saved after buying. Your plan to stay in the area is 5+ years. And you found a home you can afford using all of these beautiful secrets that I just laid out for you. Market timing is secondary to personal readiness. And don't even get me started on interest rates. If you're looking to buy now. Prices are going to go up once they lower interest rates. Successful first-time home buyers don't try to time the market. They prepare themselves to take advantage of opportunities when they arise. Please do that if you're a first-time home buyer. Don't listen to everybody else. So there you have it. 5 secrets plus a bonus. Separate yourself from bad first-time home buyers to a successful one so that you don't get financially destroyed. You're going to get stressed. Test pre-approvals, not just the basic pre-approval, right? Never waive inspections. Use competitive strategies. Call me if you need anything. Budget 30%. Research the neighborhoods. Negotiate closing costs. Credits to preserve the cash flow. David Chen, remember him from the beginning? That software engineer from our opening story, he used everyone these secrets. He bought a $480,000 home instead of a $580,000 that he originally wanted. Today, years later, his home's probably worth about $600,000. And he's got several tens of thousands of dollars in the bank that he can use towards his next investment or emergency funds. Many people are struggling financially or already have sold at a loss. So if you're a first-time home buyer, be ready to navigate this Portland market like a pro. I want to help you avoid these mistakes. In the description below is all my contact information. You can call me, schedule a free first-time home buyer consultation. It's free. We grab coffee, lunch, whatever you want. We'll personalize it to make sure that you're set up for success. If this video opened your eyes to what first-time home buyers really need to know, go ahead and do me a favor. Hit the follow button so you never miss out on any of my real estate content. It's going to save you tens of thousands of dollars and help prepare you in the future for the biggest investment in asset that you'll ever have in your entire life. Again, my name's Tom Baker. I really appreciate you taking the time to check out this video. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on anything. We'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.